You finally got the raise, not a small one, the real one, the jump you'd been chasing for 2 years. The first bigger paycheck lands, and it feels like the ground shifted. Then 6 months go by. And one night you actually look at your account, and the balance is the same, a little worse maybe. You're earning more than you ever have, and somehow there's nothing left over. That gap between what you make and what you keep is the whole game. And almost nobody talks about the number that measures it. Because your paycheck is practically built to hide it. Start with a distinction that sounds obvious and isn't. Income is not wealth. Income is the money flowing towards you every month, the river. Wealth is what's still there after the river runs through, the reservoir. You can have a roaring river and an empty reservoir. Plenty of people do. A surgeon earning $400K can be one bad month away from financial ruin. While a retired teacher who maxed out at $70K owns her home and builds wealth automatically. The surgeon looks richer on paper, but the teacher wins the only financial metric that actually matters, true financial independence. That number is net worth. Everything you own minus everything you owe. It doesn't care what you earn. It only cares what stays. In the 1990s, 2 researchers went looking for actual millionaires to study. Thomas Stanley and William Danko. They expected mansions and sports cars. What they mostly found were people you'd walk right past, modest houses, used cars. Owners of dull little businesses in towns nobody visits. Their book, The Millionaire Next Door, kept landing on the same finding. Most wealthy people got there by spending far less than they could. And a lot of the high earners they studied, the doctors and the lawyers, turned out to be nearly broke behind the curtain. Stanley had a name for them. Under accumulators of wealth, big river, empty reservoir. He even built a rough formula for it. Take your age times your yearly income before tax, divide by 10. That's roughly the net worth someone in your bracket should have. Come in at double that, you're doing great. Come in at half or less, and no matter what you earn, you're behind. So why does a bigger paycheck so rarely fix it? Because of something that happens quietly, almost on its own, the moment the money grows. Back in the 50s, a British writer named Northcote Parkinson noticed that work has a strange property. It expands to fill whatever time you give it. Give a task a week, it takes a week. Give it a day, somehow it takes a day. That's Parkinson's law. And money obeys the same law with almost eerie precision. Your spending expands to fill your income. The raise arrives, and within a few months, a nicer car, a bigger place. The upgraded everything have quietly risen up to swallow it whole. You feel richer for about a month. Then the new normal settles in, and you're running just as hard as before. Only with more stuff and the same empty reservoir. This is why the paycheck hides the number. Every time income goes up, spending sneaks up right behind it. And the gap you're actually trying to grow stays flat. You're not standing still because you're bad with money. You're standing still because the system resets the finish line every time you reach it. And if you think a truly enormous paycheck breaks the pattern, it doesn't. It just makes the fall louder. A group of economists led by Kyle Carlson looked at NFL players. Men who, at their peak, earned more in a single season than most people earn in a decade. You'd assume that kind of money buys permanent safety. It doesn't. By 12 years after leaving the league, close to 1 in 6 had filed for bankruptcy. And whether a player went broke had almost nothing to do with how much he'd earned. The huge earners went down at the same rate as the smaller ones. The paycheck was never the thing keeping them safe. The lottery tells the same story. When economists tracked thousands of winners, a big cash prize didn't rescue the people already sliding toward bankruptcy. It just pushed the date back a couple of years. The money poured in, the spending rose to meet it. And the reservoir stayed empty right up until it wasn't. So what do the people who actually stay wealthy do differently? It's almost boringly simple. They watch net worth, not income. They know a raise is only real if the gap between earning and spending grows with it. And they refuse to let the spending rise the second the earning does. They keep the finish line still. Every extra dollar that comes in, they decide where it goes before the new lifestyle can quietly claim it. That's the whole secret hiding inside 100 stories about rich people, not a hot stock. Not a clever loophole. Just the discipline to keep one number climbing while everyone around them chases the wrong one. So the next time your income jumps and the balance somehow doesn't, you'll know exactly what happened. The river got wider. And unless you widened the reservoir on purpose, the water ran straight through. Out the slot on your back, gone before you ever got to hold it.